These truths I'm about to tell you might bother you at first, but later they'll bring you relief. Once we accept them, life becomes much lighter because there are things that are simply beyond our control. All that's left for us is to accept and move on. If you're tired of always repeating the same mistakes, the same cycles, and suffering for the same reasons, these 7 truths are going to hit home. And it might even hurt, but you can be sure that these truths will set you free. Truth number 1, life is not fair. And the sooner you accept that, the less suffering you'll create for yourself. Life doesn't owe you anything, and people don't owe you anything. You can be a good, honest, and dedicated person, and still bad things can happen to you. That doesn't mean you're broken, it just means you're alive. Accepting that life isn't fair doesn't make you hard. On the contrary, it makes you stronger. It puts you in a position of action instead of being a victim. And from here on, you stop waiting and start building. This truth was one of the hardest for me to accept. It was really difficult. I didn't want to accept it at all, but after I did, life finally felt lighter. I started to see life in a much lighter way. Truth number 2, some friendships are silently toxic. Not everyone who smiles at you actually likes you. And not everyone who walks by your side wants what's best for you. There are friendships that put you down in such a subtle way that you don't even notice. You only realize it when you're already drained, insecure, and out of energy. They criticize your dreams as if they're just joking. They plant doubts in your mind for your own good, making you feel like you're never enough. These people, they won't stab you in the back, they'll wear you down little by little. And the truth is, no one deserves to stay in a place where they have to shrink themselves just to fit in. I had to distance myself from several people when I realized this. Friendships that hurt, friendships of many years. But I decided to change my path, and I chose to have mental health. Peace and mental health. That's what you should choose for your life too. Truth number 3, growing hurts, but not growing hurts even more. You will lose people, habits, certainties, and versions of yourself that no longer serve you. It will hurt, it will be confusing, you'll wonder if you're doing the right thing. But there is a pain that's infinitely worse. The pain of looking back and realizing you could have been so much more, but you chose comfort. To see that years have gone by and you're still in the same place. Growing may hurt, but stagnation destroys. Tell me this. A year from now, will you have a year of progress or a year of excuses? Truth number 4, your emotions are not facts. What you feel is real, but what you feel isn't always true. Society lies, fear exaggerates, insecurity makes up stories. And I know that all too well. A lot of people get lost because they believe that emotion is reality. You are not what you feel, you just feel. And this will pass. Life starts to change when you learn to observe your emotions instead of obeying them. Have you ever seen when someone is either sad or really angry? People say things like, stop, breathe, and count to 10. This has a scientific basis aimed at calming you down and encouraging rational processing. It reduces impulsive behavior. This brief 10-second pause allows the brain to balance emotions and think more clearly. For years, I acted completely irrationally. I didn't realize it. I was just guided by my emotions, just like my dogs. This brought me results I didn't want. So be careful. Learn to observe your emotions. Don't take them as facts. Don't act on impulse. Breathe to 10 and think. Truth number 5. Sometimes starting over is braver than keeping on insisting. There is a quiet courage in admitting that something is over, that a cycle has ended, that a path no longer makes sense. Continuing just out of pride or convenience destroys your emotional health. True strength is looking at yourself and saying, I deserve a different life and I'm going to start now. Starting over is not weakness. Starting over is maturity. How many times have I had to start over? I have a lot of experience with that. There were many mistakes, many successes, many frustrations, and many discoveries too, but they were all well worth it. We should stop clinging so much to what no longer makes sense and set ourselves free. Use your rational side more and your emotional side less. Truth number 6, your routine shapes you more than your motivation does. Motivation is unstable, it's emotional, it's unpredictable. It's important, of course, but it doesn't shape you like your routine does. Routine is what sculpts you. It's what builds your mind, your body, and your life. No matter how inspired you are today, what really matters is what you do every day. Whoever masters their routine masters their destiny. I gradually started adding the gym, healthy eating, and studying into my life. I slowly started incorporating these habits into my life. Because habits are built gradually, through repetition. The more you repeat something, the less energy it takes and the more natural it becomes. Just like brushing your teeth, every day you do it automatically without even noticing. Truth number 7, time doesn't come back and no one knows how much time they have left. This is the harshest truth, but also the most transformative one. You don't have infinite time and you don't know how much time you have left. And yet you live as if you could wait, as if you could postpone, as if you could leave things for later, keep pushing life to the future. But later is not guaranteed. All you really have is the present moment. And every time you say, I'll do it later, that's a part of your life that won't come back. When you understand this, you stop living on autopilot and start living with more purpose. These 7 truths, they hurt and they make you uncomfortable. But it's exactly these truths that put you on the path of growth. The question is simple. Are you going to run from them or are you going to use them as fuel to build your best self? If something in this video resonated with you, comment below, I choose the truth. And take a deep breath because